So hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to share you my experience of MICA. There was also something unique which I don't think any other B school would do. So stay tuned to know about that. The best management and experience up until now. Everyone was so humble and so approachable, and they made us comfortable before every step. And the experience was like really unique, really different as compared to other B schools. Also, I would like to say that when I was trying to find some experiences of interviews of MICA, they were like 2 to 3 years old videos. So this video will help you resolve all the queries fine regarding MICA. So let's start. So the process had three parts: document verification, group exercise, and personal interview. And the order was random. Like for some people, the interview was first, and then GE, and then document verification. But for me, first was personal interview, then document verification, then GE. So the order doesn't matter. So you have to complete all the three process. So for me, first was personal interview, then document verification, then group exercise, then something unique which I don't think any other B school would do. Let's start with the process. First is personal interview. So only two students were assigned for panel 2, and my panel was 2. I was second. Sir comes out and asks who is Supriyo. Looks at me and says, "You are comfortable and ready?" And yeah, I entered the room. So there were three panelists: P1 male, P2 female, and P3 male. Just a sneak peek before the experience. Panel was laughing and motivating me throughout the interview, and I was smiling too. So P1 starts. Tell me about yourself. I gave my introduction. Then he took a point and asked me to elaborate on the YouTube part, that what I do and what type of content do I post. So I mentioned the course that I have launched and the trajectory of the channel up until now. Then he asked me, do I know about white labels, and also I was not aware, so I told him that I don't know, sir. Then he asked me, have you heard about Alak Pandey? Yeah, obviously everyone knows Alak Pandey. Then he asks, what are your thoughts about him? Do you think PW course price has changed after raising investors money? He asks me straight away, like, do you think PW has raised its prices? So I gave my points, and they are expanding the funding they have raised, and the unicorn part. Now P3 asks, do you think it's fair to investors, like raising money and expanding so fast, burning money? What will they do after running out of money? So I answered that. Then P1 again asked me, what are the price difference between online and offline courses of PW? And I mentioned about that. I also mentioned the competitors and market size and all. So P1 again asks, don't you think it is unfair he started affordable for online and selling offline courses for tens of thousands? So I explained that online it is manageable to do at that cost, but offline we need to have some, obviously it will have some cost for personal mentorship and all, and face-to-face mentorship. Then he asked me, what are your plans with your YouTube channel? So I explained that how I am launching a course and how I want to scale it in different directions. So he says me, okay, so you want to become junior Alak Pandey? So everyone was laughing at that point. Then he asked me, if you want to make it to edtech, suppose, like something, so how will you do that? I tried to answer that question again. Then P3 asked me, you have mentioned AI slop content in your SOP. In the dislikes part, I mentioned that I don't like AI slop content. So he says that he works a lot with AI. Tell me, what does it mean? Explain us. We are old generation people and don't understand it. So please explain. So I explained what I meant with AI slop content. Then he asks me, don't you think with the help of AI they are generating revenue? So why does it even matter if it's slop? Like I mentioned, the kids content, bright colors, bright music and all, and the slop like जो हलकूरे and ये वो अच्छे से explain करता मैंने. So he tells me, does it even matters if they are generating revenue? And what's your take on AI? Is it ethical or unethical to use it in this way? I answered all the questions. He asked me, people are morphing original content and generating revenue, so why does it even matters? Like his focus was on revenue, that if they are generating revenue, so why can it be wrong in some way or other? So I explained what I was thinking. Then he tells me, suppose someone does it to you, then what will you do? Like someone morphs my original content and try to post it and earn some out of it. So what will you do? I mentioned copyright infringement. I also mentioned the fair use of content up to a certain extent and all. I explained everything. So P1 now asks me, how will you find if someone even morphed you or took inspiration from you? So I told him that inspiration is fine. Taking inspiration doesn't comes under copyright, and copyright means like exact putting your content, exact replication of that using your content. So P3 then asks me, your numbers are amazing considering you are just starting, like YouTube numbers. How did you do that? Did you did any courses, any classes? So I told him that I did not do any courses and all, but I went through all the free resources on YouTube and everything, and I learned a lot how to make thumbnails, how to do captions, how to edit and all. So like at this point they started praising me, like you are doing professional level work, you are good with what you do, your captions and thumbnails look professional. So he asked me, what do you think while making your thumbnail, like what does what are the things that go through your mind while making your thumbnail? Then I explained. He told me, have you heard about vanity matrix? So I was not aware about that. Then he explained me very nicely that what is vanity matrix, like following likes and views. And okay, so then he asked me, the what is your take on vanity matrix, that he explained. I told him. Then he told me, what are the things you do to increase your vanity matrix, like likes, views. Then I explained what I do and what I don't. So he tells me, you are professional with what you do. And P3 now asks me, how much are you earning from YouTube? So I told him that I haven't earned anything right now, and we need to make it to $100 before taking out any money and all. So P1 tells me, outside the sole YouTube earnings from collabs and courses, like how much I earn. So I gave my numbers, and at this point they praised me a lot. They told me that you are doing everything that we are going to teach you in MBA. You are doing even more than that. we think we think we can learn from you. You can teach us some one or two things. So everyone was laughing and I was also smiling. And then they told me, you are doing so good and managing everything so well. I wish you convert all your calls, but even if you don't convert any, this will be a blessing in disguise for you. P1 tells me. Now P3 comes and he tells me, if you come to MICA, it's going to be very hectic, so how will you manage your course and all? I had a pre-planned structure, so I told him. They again told me that, why do you even need a MBA? You are doing so good. What are your future plans with MBA? They asked. Now, what are your future plans with MBA? I told them, and they asked me, what will you do if you don't convert any college? Now P3 asks, ma'am, do you want to ask anything? So P2 is ma'am. So P2 tells that, I am just stunned. Why do you want to even pursue MBA at all? How will it help? And she was really stunned, like her reactions was speaking for her, and some cross questions upon this, and both sir were laughing and I was smiling. P3 tells me, take me through your family, like what do they do? And then he tells me, you are very confident, you carry yourself very nicely, but I'm still not convinced why you need why do you need MBA. So I start like, let me convince you now why I need an MBA, and they again start laughing. And then I explained everything. Then they told me, thank you, we are done. So interview was pretty long. I think it was the longest interview that I have appeared for up until now. Now then I go for document verification, and let's come to GE now. So the group exercise topic was of 30 minutes, and the panel was different as compared to the interview. In the interview the panel was different, and group exercise the panel was different. The topic was human versus AI, differentiate, with a live demo or act kind of thing. So what I did, that I sang a song and played the instrument. Instrument was present. Also I was keeping the time, so I was the timekeeper. We did 3 tasks and showed how how it differentiates and all. And now comes the special part. The special part is the admission team were taking bites from different candidates. Okay, so there was a GE. They sang a song in group, so they were making a video of it. They will post it on their Instagram and LinkedIn. the social media sites. So they took my interview and they asked me some questions. They also asked me to tell something in native language. Like, it was a very very fun and very good like kind of interview. They were calling it bites. Obviously it was short videos, so it was very very like I enjoyed a lot giving this special bites kind of thing. So it was a very wholesome and very wonderful experience for me, and it was a very good experience for Micah. If you have appeared for your interview, you can also tell your experience, and if you are going to appear for interview, I think you have gained something watching this video. Also, for the people who are trying to prepare for MBA 2026, please look into the course QA Demon. We are having very very nice mentorship sessions, and the classes are coming very soon. So yeah, try to enroll. The links are provided in the description and pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching the video. I will again meet you with another topic. Bye bye.